There's a big problem with social media healthcare providers that may actually be harming you more than it is helping you. There's a natural dichotomy between being a social media influencer as well as a healthcare provider. The goal of a social media influencer is to reach as many people as possible with whatever kind of quality as possible.
I've been very busy.
Whether that's just a simple click, a simple subscribe, a view, a like, whatever it is. On the flip side, the goal of a healthcare provider should be to reach quite a few people, but not at the expense of quality. I have spent a fair deal of time scrolling through Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, watching the reels or stories of other healthcare providers. The problem that I've found is that in order to reach as many people as possible, a la social media influencer, a lot of them have fallen into a if X then Y trap. Do you have back pain? Then try these exercises. Do you get headaches? Then eat these foods. Do you have bad luck? Then try these good luck crystals. Crystals don't help anyone unless you are suffering from too heavy of a wallet. The most egregious offense that actually spurred me to making this video was one that I saw by a physiotherapy student, not even a licensed physiotherapist yet, claiming that if you had back pain, you should do back extensions in a Roman chair, that's what this thing is, to relieve that back pain by strengthening your muscles. Now, to an average person who is not a healthcare provider, this might seem like a good idea, and he might even seem credible because he's in school to become a healthcare provider. However, it's actually horrible advice. Also, as a side note, you should never really take healthcare advice from somebody who hasn't passed their licensing exams anyways. Someday they may become brilliant healthcare practitioners and doctors, but they haven't yet proved that they are. So to throw a blanket statement like if you have low back pain, do back extensions out there is straight up irresponsible. Instead, what healthcare providers should be doing on social media is to follow a if X and Y, do Z formula. For example, weighted hip thrusts are an amazing exercise to do to strengthen your gluteal muscles, and lower back pain can be caused by glute muscle weakness. Does this mean that every person with lower back pain should be doing weighted hip thrusts? Absolutely not. There are many different reasons why one might experience lower back pain. In fact, that's why chiropractors and physiotherapists basically exist, to diagnose it. And only one of those causes is an imbalance between the glutes and the quads. A telltale physical examination finding of a tight quad, weak glute imbalance is somebody who stands with a greater lumbar lordosis, or a greater low back curvature as compared to normal. A much more responsible social media post to put out there would be, do you have low back pain and kind of stand like this? Then consider doing hip thrusts. This formula introduces the base level of a physical examination, which greatly increases the likelihood that the content you're putting out there will benefit the people who consume it. On the flip side, by specifying down to a certain population, you naturally appeal to less people, which is the exact opposite of what a social media influencer would actually want when their goal is to reach as many people as humanly possible. That's what I have to say. If you're a healthcare provider who posts on social media, try to be more a healthcare provider than influencer. After all, you probably took an oath. And to non-healthcare providers watching, remember that when in doubt, it is always best to consult with a healthcare provider, whether that's an evidence-based chiropractor, that's the shameless self-plug, physiotherapist, or even your medical doctor. Thank you for your time. Please subscribe down below. It helps way more than you probably think that it does. Click here for the next video and click here for the previous one. Have a good day.